Hello and welcome back to another episode of our HOI4 Hermann Göring playthrough. And last episode we completed War Plan 0 and War Plan A, and we spread our influence in Europe. And now we are going to start War Plan B, which is essentially the invasion of Russia, Turkey, Italy and Iberia. We are going to do full rot. The time has come to finish what the predecessor of our glorious leader began. When Hitler defeated the corrupt and decadent imperialist and Bolshevik powers, he didn't see fit to install a truly German administration that rule over the entirety of Russia. Despite his incredible wisdom, this was a mistake and cost us dearly during the subsequent war of the West Russian front. Our new leader, however, has vowed to put an end to this sorry state of our affairs. Like an avalanche, we shall crush the last pitiful remnants of the Soviet Union and integrate it into our ever-growing domain. The eternal snows of desolate Siberia shall be melted with the fire burning in our hearts. Hail Göring. Oh, and two countries just broke out of right commissariat Caucasian. The Great Caucasian Revolt. So let's join them in our war and see if we can defeat those two countries. Right, yeah. I didn't really know why that happened. It was kind of strange, but yeah, we defeated the rebellion. And now we're going to begin our invasion of the Professional Commissariat of Western Russia. Those who want to live, let them fight. And those who do not want to fight in this world of internal struggle do not deserve to live. Adolf Hitler. One final war. And now we're also going to declare war on the Republic of Kazakhstan. And the first country of Russia has been defeated. The traitors will never get to tell their side of the story. And now Kazakhstan has also been defeated. The sweetest flower that ever grew is withered to the stalk. And we're going to continue our pace and attack West Siberian Republic, Orenburg and Euro League, as well as Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. And now we defeated the West Siberian Republic and the Turkey countries. Now it's time for us to finish the rest of Russia off and declare war on Siberian Free Territory and the defined mandate of Siberia. The Siberian Free Territory is defeated, and we only have the defined mandate of Siberia left. And at last, the divine mandate of Siberia is defeated. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death shall be no more. And the Unity Pact is looking thick. Right, and now we're going to begin Operation Gertrude, the invasion of Turkey. We're going to go across the mountains, and now we're going to crush the Turks. Ah, yes. Turkey sends support to Turkey. And Turkey is defeated. The Reich Commissariat Kleinasien and the Reich Commissariat Syrian is formed after the war. And now let's start Fall Blau, the invasion of Spain. We're going to first secure France. We're going to choose occupy both France and Brittany. And we established Reich Commissariat Gallian and Reich Commissariat Occitanian. And we can now also do the Burgundian method, which unlocks decision to fund certain groups in the Iberian Union. And now we're going to do the final straw. That has to be one of the most atrocious front lines I've ever seen. We defeated Spain, guys. Oh my god. Right, and now we get decisions to slowly invade these Western African countries. And I think I'm just going to invade West Africa now. And meanwhile, we're going to begin Operation Geiseric, the invasion of Italy. And we're going to choose a plan. And we get the choice between the Luftwaffe and Kriegsmarine shall rain hellfire upon the Italians, a balanced approach using naval invasions, and should the knows best go through the Alps. I think we're going to go with the balanced approach and naval invade Italy. And we have to do another decision between sever the artillery, burn the peninsula, and plunder the resources. Sever the artillery is basically like capturing key locations like Malta and the Suez Canal before invading Italy. Burning the peninsula is invading them and then burning their entire infrastructure. And plunder the resources is basically focusing on the attack on Africa. So I think I'm going to focus on burning the peninsula. Right, and let's invade Italy, boys. Europe shall be dominated by Germany. Defeated states shall be nothing more than colonies. Benito Mussolini. You kinda self-roasted yourself there, Mussolini. Oh, and we have defeated Italy. The conquest of Italy. Our war with the Italians and their many puppets is finally over. Our men have fought long and hard, and their work has finally seen fruition. We have won. Now only our greatest rivals remain to be destroyed. And that, I think, is War Plan B done. And you know what that means? It's gamer time. Mad Dogs. Göring sat at his desk in his private office with none other than Ferdinand Schirner sitting across from him. He felt defeated. The militarist had near total control over the entirety of the administrative apparatus, and there was very little he could do to stop their madness. Göring wordlessly pulled out his seal and stamped the bill, handing it back to Schirner. The only words spoken between the two were finally said by Göring, although not shouted. His words rang throughout the otherwise empty office. Is this what you wanted? Ein schwarzer Tag. Schirner was doing his best to walk the theater through the invasion plan, but Göring was more concerned with premature celebration than planning. I want Himmler alive, you know. I want to see the look on that bastard's face when he sees his domain in flames before that bullet hits the skull. Of course, but first, Frau Schwarz must be completed. If you draw your attention to Sector 6, you know, I haven't seen him since the West Russian War. I never liked him, but even before then, always knew he was scum. If only Hitler was here to see this. God, but it will be glorious. 30 seconds to midnight. We're also going to do preparing the blow. We will begin to fight the silent war. State of Burgundian resistance. Burgundy is a very secretive country and they keep any resistance very quiet. We shall reach out and we're going to try to contact the Belgians and the French. On attempting to contact disloyal Burgundian military elements, the number of informants within the upper ranks of the SS is estimated to be no more than 5. Attempt was made by Redacted to strike up conversation with Obergruppenführer Redacted during off hours with the aid of a flask of smuggled brandy. Redacted made his report that same night. Since no further communication has been received, Redacted has been presumed dead. On the operational capability of the Belgian partisan movement, analysis of the information concludes that there is no longer any Belgian resistance worthy of the name. Leon de Grauw, formerly the most outspoken figure of Belgian nationalism, has been missing for years. That rules out one option. And now we're going to do just like old times. We will need to move very quickly if we hope to avoid a nuclear exchange. And we're going to declare war on the Black State, Oredenstadt, Burgund. Mutinies are crushed in accordance with eternal and unchanging iron laws. Ultimate demand. I get 2 days to defeat Burgundy or else. Oh God! Oh my God. My heart. I don't think I can withstand that again. That's insane. Oh my God, that's a clutch gamer moment. We defeated Burgundy with 1 day spare. The black sun eclipsed. It's all over. The black stain on Europe is no more. Himmler's rough SS state has been defeated. The biggest threat to all of mankind is no more. As Göring watches from high up in Germania, Himmler and his band of cronies are led up in front of the masses of the capital, wearing degraded clothing and having insults thrown at them by the people. Key charges are read aloud. Treason of the highest degree, attempting to assassinate Hitler, and the most important, wanting to genocide the German people. Then, with a click of a finger, the lever was pulled and Himmler's and his cronies' body went limp. They were left up there in the center of Germania for a few days before being taken down and burnt in the middle of a street, with the people singing happy songs and dancing around the burning bodies. Göring eased himself. The last European threat to him was gone. Peace in Europe at last. And now there's only one country left to invade, and it's the United States of America. For Rockwell, one of the greatest blunders ever committed by the Reich was its failure to once and for all destroy the decadent American pigs at the end of the last World War. Now it falls to Führer Göring, his successor in every sense of the word at this point, to finish the job he began. And we're going to do in the conquistador's footsteps. Now we're going to do fall Amazon and invade Brazil. And Brazil is defeated. Reich Commissariat Brazilian is established. And now we have decisions to invade the rest of South America, and since most of them have close to no divisions, I'm just going to steamroll over them. And Uruguay has been defeated, Paraguay has been defeated, Bolivia has been defeated, Venezuela has been defeated, Chile has been defeated, Panama has been defeated. Now we're writing a letter to the president of Haiti. You are a hypocrite, criticizing French imperialism while you hold dominion over half the globe. Haiti has learned the lesson not to deal with European powers time and time again, and for you to attempt to appeal to us by means of National Socialism shows your short-sightedness. Stay in Europe. President Francois Duvalier. Yes, we have to declare war on them now. And now we're going to call all communists to Führer Hermann Göring. You're a liar and a fool if you think to gain my trust through honeyed words. Fucking communists. Dominican Republic has been defeated, and Cuba has been defeated. And that's South America and the Caribbean done, and we're going to move on to Central America. First on the list, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala. Now for Mexico. And Mexico is also defeated. Now all the pieces are ready for our final invasion of the United States of America. World War III, once considered an impossible nightmare, perhaps the final war in human history has begun, as war has finally broken out between the German Reich and the United States of America. Only one thing is certain: the end is near. The Americans shall be reminded of the taste of defeat. He has sounded forth the trumpet that shall never call retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of men before his judgment seat. Julia Wardhoe, a dirge for freedom. Oh, and several units has risen up in the south, helping us. We have taken Washington. We have landed in New York. And I think it's the right time to call our Mexican allies. And we already get the ultimate demand. Sudden and alarming news comes from the enemy force. Apparently, in response to the course of the war, they have sent us an ultimatum. Cease fighting immediately, or be destroyed with nuclear weapons. 2 days to defeat America until nuclear hellfire falls upon us. The event just expired. I have no idea what's going to happen now. Attack warning. Extremely alarming news. Radar and air defense systems have reported nuclear missiles launching from silos, and have also reported enemy bomber forces taking off. All trajectories predict they are heading towards our nation, and it is clear that a similar response must be made in order to protect our nation. It is highly recommended that I switch to 2 or 3 game speed. Oh yeah. The toast. A toast, one of the many officers within the roll room of the Führer bunker stated, as he held his glass towards Hermann Göring, glorious leader of the undefeated and unstoppable Reich. To our great leader and to our unstoppable army, to our triumphs over Europe, to the Reich which will last 1,000 years, to our continued prosperity, to the Führer's health, to our inevitable conquest of America. German troops are landing as we speak. Victory is ours! The toasting and partying continued for the next 2 hours before the communications officers began to murmur. My Führer, it would appear that Americans are launching nuclear missiles. That's not possible. One general spoke, his expression turning quite sour as the Führer let out a much more audible whimper. No one responded to it. We may have miscalculated the weakness of our opponent. And that is the Göring playthrough. According to the devs, there is no possible way to prevent this, and this is the one and only vanilla ending for our Göring Let's Plays. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this Göring Let's Play. Subscribe if you want to see more Hearts of Iron 4 content, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.